Hello fellow Yu-Gi-Oh enjoyers, today we're playing AESIR God for some reason and I think I created a pretty good deck list here. Now this deck has been forgotten for a while now, but I'm sure there are 1 to 2 people who want to see it played, and today's your lucky day guys, we're gonna be playing it. Now as of ratios, we're playing 2 copies of this gold here, which is a garnet for the deck. We also have 3 copies of Golden Bursty. By the way, we need to play 2 copies of this a lot of the times, consider it something like Geo for ninjas or whatever. Also we play 1 copy of Divanades, it's just a good one to spare some from the deck. 3 copies Alves, it's really important. 3 copies Ivaldi, this is the best Nordic monster, by the way. It's super strong and it's the reason why I decided to play this deck in the first place. Also we have 1 copy of the Nordic Relic Lichclav, and this card is not very good because it restricts us from going into anything except AESIR monsters, which is a little annoying, but hey, it's still a decent card. And we have the Nordic Relics Fallen, which is really important. This is your turn 1 play because it allows you to negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls if you control an AESIR monster. So all we do turn 1 is just spam an AESIR monster together with this, and we kinda hope for the best here. Now there is some secret spice to the deck. I played 2 engines that set up 2 level 3 bodies to exceed summon into them. First of all, we have 3 copies Ceratop, 1 copy Take Tomborg, and we also have a small Punk engine, 2 Ziamen, 1 Madame Spider, placer of the Foxitune, 2 copies Italy, and the 1 Jururi. And these engines are really important because it allows you to go into the MX Saber Invoker, and this card is the glue that makes the deck work because it allows you to special summon 1 level 4 warrior monster. And as I said, Ivaldi is a level 4 monster, being the best one in the deck, and that is why we play MX Saber. We just special summon it from the deck, and this is your 1 card combo towards getting the relic together with an AESIR God. Now also play some consistency boosters, 1 Rota, 1 Poro Prosperity, and really important, place it of the small world together with 2 copies Effect Viewer. Make sure to play those because Effect Viewer is your bridge to get access to the Alves a lot of the times. If you have, for example, the Golden Bursty, you can actually go small world, banish the Effect Viewer, search out Alves, which is really important because you need Alves in your opening hand in order to make your field a little bit better. The other hand traps are Maxi, Ash, and 2 copies Called by the Grave. 42 cards, pretty good for this deck because we do play a couple of Guardians that we don't want to see in the opening hand, and it's pretty good to play a little bit more cards so we don't draw them. Now as of the extra deck, we have some interesting synchro monsters. First of all, each of the AESIR God, Thor, Loki, and Odin, obviously. We also play 1 copy Down Dragster for level 7, 1 copy Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, and this is way better than something like Borrow Load because typically we go for it turn 3 or turn 2 to break boards, okay? It's really important. You do not need to play any level 8 Borrow Load or like Dragite or whatever. Just play this in case you want to board wipe the whole field or something. Also 1 copy Borneo Fleur. We also play the 1 MX Saber as I said, and the 1 Cicada King, just another level 3 rank 3 exceed monster to summon off of our level 3 engines. 1 Baguska if for desperate, 1 Typhon is just good, 2 copies Guvik. This card is really important because we go basically for AESIR Ghost with this card. Also we play the 1 copy SP Little Knight, just an additional removal, and sometimes if you have SP and you banish something, then it returns during your turn plus another body. You go into Celine, you go into Access Code, and you get 2 popping effects on Access Code to close games, which is particularly nice, but it's not as important because you do play a lot of the big beat sticks for the deck, so you don't really care about Access Code unless you want to board wipe with the removal effect. But that's it for the deck list guys. I mean, it's really fun, it's really enjoyable, I personally like it a lot. Let's get into the gameplay so I can show you how good the deck can be. Well, okay, let's start off with Foxitune. Our can is not like incredibly good, but I think we can do a lot of things with it even though it's not incredibly good. So we're gonna summon Ziamen now. Hopefully it doesn't have something like a Nimperm because that will give us a lot better turn in general. Let's go Jururi. Even though it's not like the most optimal option, we just have to go for it to get the most amount of interruptions. We also have Gulimburg in the can, which doesn't do anything for us, which is a little annoying as well. Now the MX Saber Invoker is gonna give us everything that we're looking for. It's not gonna be ideal, but it's still gonna be good. We're gonna just go for it. We're gonna be summoning from the deck the Ivaldi. On its own, it's gonna give us an AESIR God plus, you know, an additional play, which is kind of good. Search out the Relic. Relic is really important. The Fallen will allow us to negate our opponent's face-up cards and stuff. Now we're gonna go for Guvik here, and that's gonna be pretty much everything we do. Like, we can't do anything else. So we're gonna activate the effect. We're gonna banish 3 cards. We're gonna get rid of course, MX Saber. Yes, that's gonna be one of it. The second one is gonna be the Gulimburg, and the third one is gonna be the Effect Viewer. That's it. We gotta give up on 1 hand trap. We don't have a choice here. I want to have the Alves together with these 2. All right, this is good. I'm gonna try summoning Loki, not Odin, just to see what will happen. Now I'm gonna activate Golden Burst's effect and return back to the hand the Ivaldi, which will give us a follow-up play. When we activate Guvik, we cannot actually normal or special summon anything except for AESIR God monster. So we're just gonna go Loki. Loki also has a Nordic Alpha in the graveyard, so he will return to the field if he's dealt with basically. And we have the Svalin for a negation effect, we have the jewelry for the negation effect, we have Ash Blossom, we have Battle Face Spell or Trap card negation. I mean, it's useless pretty much, but we also have the Govek, which protects us from being able to attack into it. Also, he cannot target Loki with card effects and stuff. So this is like, okay, we could have added to it, for example, an SP or a Cicada King, typically if you have a better hand, or like a down Dragster. Oh my god, come on, dude, I'm playing against... Really? Oh yeah, the Alpha, this procs actually, dude, we can summon another god. We're gonna go for Thor, because we can also bring back Thor with the Gulim Bursty if he deals with it. We cannot actually point to it with the Govik, but it's still fine because we still get the effect of this Fallen available. So we just summoned another god. Oh my god, evenly matched with the Kaiju. I'm gonna negate it. I don't care, dude. I wanna negate it. I wanna negate it right now. We're gonna negate... wait, I have a secondary effect. Oh, tribute a Nordic, then space summon an AESIR god from the graveyard. Imagine that. Imagine that we can tribute a Nordic monster like the Govik and special summon Loki as well from the graveyard. This is good. With number one, evenly matched. Number two, a Kaiju. We still have a field. Oh, dude, let's go. Heavy Storm, that's useless. I don't care. It's like 1-for-1. We have one negate, he has one Heavy Storm. Whatever, dude. Fire formation, thank you. Do I negate it? No. Why? Because if he has already something in the hand, I don't have any more interruptions, and I want to time it the best way possible. Searching out Ancient Warrior. Oh my god, he's playing actually a fun deck. That's why he has even the match Heavy Storm and Kaijus. He's playing just a going second fun deck. Send one, add one. He goes -1, but technically it's useless one, and I'm gonna negate the Surge, which is really good. From here, if he has another ancient monster to special summon from his hand, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Okay, he just cooked the game. Oh my god, dude, we won against this. This was pretty fun. That was actually a great game, dude. We dealt with 2 board breakers, also with 1 Kaiju. Pretty good start. Well, okay, let's start off by activating Small World to get our bridge into the Nordic Beast. Gulim Bursty can actually be replaced. Together with Effect Deor, we can go for the Alves, which is specifically what we're looking for here. We can definitely build a better board with Alves. Although we don't have a good field in general, it's still something that we can do. So now we're gonna link off into Royal Rare Govek. Actually, let's not go for the regular one. We have the Royal Rare. And we're gonna be activating the effect to banish only Alves, which is literally it. Like, we can't do anything except for that, which is kind of annoying, but it's still okay, I guess. Let's summon Ivaldi, because Ivaldi is gonna give us the Nordic Relic that we're desperately looking for. And now we're gonna go with the Alves, of course, and we're gonna be dumping to the graveyard some things. Now, the problem is, because we went for the Ivaldi, we're restricted to going for anything except for level 3, but we don't have a choice, because otherwise we're not even gonna be able to do anything at all. So might as well go for that. Summon the Odin. Should have summoned the Loki, actually. It would have been a little bit better in that case, but I kind of made a small misplay. And this is your typical turn 1 if you have a really bad hand. So I guess it's like something, but it's not that big of a deal. And also, not to mention, Odin is not even unaffected until the end of the next turn. It's this turn. It doesn't do anything. It's just a big 4,000 attack bait stick. All right, activating the field spell. Do we chain anything to it? No, we don't chain anything. There's no point negating it. We're gonna wait for the Samsara Lotus. We're gonna code by it. We'll see what extenders he have and decide what to do. Yep, all right, activate the effect. Let's chain the code by the grave. This is our first interruption. By the way, we're really lucky to play against specifically Ubel, because code by now becomes like 15 times better than it should have been. Together with also other things, we can do more. I guess that would be a good point to also activate Maxi, but I don't want to do it because I would rather miss a draw than actually force him to pass turn and then not have any follow-up to actually get game with. Oh no, never mind, he just passed turn. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have anything. Well, we kind of negated him annoyingly, so I understand. Let's go normal summon Terra top, which is actually not a bad top deck. Whatever he has, we can straight up negate with the Svalin in terms of the back row, so this is good. Chaining effect there, now that we cannot negate because it's in the hand, but yeah, I mean, it's a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Maybe it's better to just go SP and banish the maybe field spell or back row. I guess field spell, because he's gonna activate the back row at some point. All right, he doesn't do anything. Well, let's just proceed to the battle phase. It's not gonna be game, but we're still gonna get some damage, and we also have SP plus still Svalin plus the Maxi. Actually, no, we cannot attack because of the SP. I made such a misplay. No, I forgot about the SP. Guys, I haven't slept more than 2 hours, so give me some slack here. Yeah, okay. Oh, he actually had the Unchained Soul, but he top decked it right now. Let's go Maxi. Yeah, we're just gonna get extra draws from this. I don't care, dude. I still believe we can win the game, even though I kind of messed up a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nah, man. Not the Gamma. Hold by on what? Going for a Terra top. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't think he really did anything good, but he's still gonna get like extra bodies. Maybe he's gonna summon like Omega or something, which is a little annoying. Yeah, he has 3 bodies to work with off of nothing. He doesn't even commit his normal summon. Wow. And of course, summoning Soul of Rage. I don't know why Soul of Rage. He probably should have went for Yama or something, but fine. We could get rid of the Soul of Rage, and I think it's not too bad, because if he goes for that, he's either waiting for a next turn because he doesn't have that great of a hand, or he's just straight up not interested in doing anything much. So might as well get rid of it so he doesn't link it off again into a link 3 and then continue from there. He will return it though, which is like, you know, a little bit problematic, but activating talent, dude, nah, we're gonna negate that. Yeah, there's no way I'm allowing you to have talent here, bro. There's no way. Of course I'm gonna stop this. Passing turn, that's good. Now we can return the SP Little Knight, and he banishes also the driver, which is also good. And we can actually negate the effect of Soul of Rage, which is even better with this Fallen, and it's just like really good. Let's firstly go Odin, just in case. It's unaffected by spells and traps only, which is not the end of the world, but it's still fine. Destroying both cards. Let's see, it's really specific. Okay, so if we go Svalin, he's gonna be forced to use the Soul of Rage, otherwise he's gonna lose it. Then I'm gonna go SP Little Knight, and I'm gonna banish both. Okay, this is really good. Now we can definitely win the game with this, because I'm gonna be in an open field with a 4000 attack beat stick. He's gonna also return the Soul of Rage, but you know, it's not a big of a deal. The alternative is even worse. This is a really good chain. Okay, now we negate that. We keep the Svalin as well. And we have the Rota. So Rota is gonna mean Ivaldi. Ivaldi is gonna mean potentially winning the game, I think. I'm not really sure. Also, we get a free special summon for it, which is a nice bonus. And now we're gonna search out the huge clef. So if I calculate things correctly, I think we have game. If we link off the Ivaldi for this, we go for 2, we special summon 2 monsters, then we go for the effect of the pick, return the level 3, go for a level 10. Yeah, that's game, Okay. Yeah, I think no, because we cannot normal summon. It's actually not game, but it's still better. We're gonna go for 1. Okay, we're gonna go for 1 actually. Yeah, that's still fine. We cannot normal summon, which is bad. That means we cannot get game, but we still get some things because we can go for the golden pick here, and we can actually return to the hand a monster, which will give us a follow-up in the face of something like Ivaldi, which is still nice. It's better than nothing, but as you can see, once we activate it, we cannot actually do anything except for summon an AESIR god monster, which is bad. So if I actually played it correctly, it would have been game. He has a Duel in the hand. Oh no, man, we can't do anything about that. Sure, now he's gonna also use the effect. I don't have anything for it. Yeah, now it's not looking very good for us, but I mean, I couldn't have done anything better, to be honest. Even if I went for just something else, not the Guvig, it still would have been kind of pointless. Okay, let's pass turn. Now that I think about it, I could have went for other place, which would have gotten me way more resources than that, but he still had your belt, so it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter. Either way, it wouldn't have been game. Let's just continue playing. Nightmare Pain is fine. It's like okay. All right, activate the effect. Now we're gonna chain Svalin once again. I don't want him to resolve the effect of Nightmare Pain. Yep, link off 2 monsters. He's gonna go for, as I said, Anguish the moment he activated. So I'm just gonna chain the SP and win the game from there if he doesn't have a good play in his hand. All right, that's good. Now we get rid of both of those. Dude, SP is such a hard counter to this deck in such a bad way. It's so annoying, bro. He cannot do anything against that, but he just cooled the game. Okay, we beat a top tier meta deck with AESIR gods. If that doesn't deserve a subscribe button, I don't know what it does. Please subscribe to my channel, please.